When I was young, from about the ages of 14 to 20, I worked in my family's tire store recapping tires. And basically I was exposed at that point in time to some very bad chemicals. It turns out that the Canadian OSHA says that exposure to these kinds of chemicals can leave one at risk for bladder cancer for up to 48 years. And that's exactly where I fall in to this situation. Oh, what I'm really working with is a notion of the soundscape and the landscape of Death Valley to be a kind of an image or metaphor for the issue of dealing with cancer. This piece, it's how cancer has probably formed inside me because of this exposure. And I'm using these materials to try to abstract it a little bit and to back away from it and give the viewer the space to interpret what they're seeing and hearing themselves. The things that I work with are called piezo discs, and they pick up the vibrations inside of materials. In this piece, for example, you're hearing the sound of wind blowing over salt formations and the sound of wind blowing over needles embedded in the salt. The way that I use the piezo discs has been the result of years of research and experimentation, ranging from exploring soldering techniques to designing and building preamplifier and driver circuits. I would sometimes wake up from dreaming and just feel like I couldn't breathe because my lung capacity was down 40% of what it had been. So this is this notion of material and substance and being alive.